Alright, so we're back with another episode of Hatsukoi 1/1. I can't think of an intro, so let's just go. Classes are over, time to clean. Wait, we already did it this morning. I had completely forgotten that we had done so. Oh yeah, we did. I was zoning out through the afternoon classes because I woke up early. Right. It's kind of anticlimactic. I had been completely ready to clean, so going home like this would just be unsatisfying. What? You want to have the punishment. What? Sugiyama and Hakamada are at their clubs. I guess I'll go see how they're doing. Oh my god.
Fight!
Yoshizawa sensei's yelling carries across the field. She's the coach of the tennis team, and she herself apparently played tennis up until university. Maybe because of that, her core personality never lost that athletic aspect. You can tell from the way she's united the club members in saying fight as they do their conditioning. You okay there, bud? Sugiyama, who usually messes around and acts like a freak, is currently running the grounds with a serious expression. Looks like the other club members are doing something else.
Fight!
Apparently coming by only to check on him, Yoshizawa sensei goes back to the court. Even though she's not around, Sugiyama continues to run without dropping his pace, apparently not even considering slacking off. Pretty cool for a freak. I started feeling like I didn't want to stand still, so I run after him.
Yuma-ka!
Sugiyama noticed me running beside him. What are you running by yourself for?
自分で申してたんだ。この前の反省も込めて、しばらく基礎トレに専念したいって。足腰の強化が当面の課題だったから、一石二鳥だ。
Man, I'm so serious. Only when it comes to tennis, though.
だけは余計だ、だけは。
After giving a short response, he continues running in silence, at a considerable pace. It takes no time for me to run out of breath, and I start to feel my limit approaching. That's it for me. Already? I slow down and separate from Sugiyama. Sugiyama just glances back at me and continues running at the same pace. If it were back then when I played basketball, I wouldn't have gotten tired from just this much. As someone lacking in physical ability and skill, the only thing that I could compete with the others with was the amount of training I did, and my stamina. Completely butchered that line. How pathetic.
More give up?
Yeah. Huh? I thought Yoshizawa sensei had gone back to the court, but she was suddenly standing near me. You were watching?
途中までは良かったのにね。走り方も様になってたし。
Did I really?
昔はバスケをやってたんだっけ？
Yes, well, I quit back in middle school.
もったいないわね。そうだ。テニスやってみない？
No. What? Tennis?
力あり余ってるんでしょ？もったいないじゃない。
No. Tennis is...
何でもいいのよ。何か夢中になれるものがあった方がいいわ。一つのことに打ち込めるのなんて学生だけの特権よ。
True. Is that so?
そうよ。だから後悔しないように。
Thank you very much. At a bit of a loss, I bow my head. I remember Yukino said something similar to me last night. Anyway, has there been any update on our punishment?
ああ、そうだったわね。今日の職員会議であなたたちのこと話したんだけどね。
How did it go? I get nervous despite myself.
そんなに緊張しなくてもいいわ。反省文で済みそうだから。
That's not so bad. Really?
昨日のグラウンド30周もちゃんとこなしてたし、今日の掃除も朝から真面目にやってたみたいだしね。先生方、ちゃんと見てたのよ。
Oh my god. Is that so? Thank goodness we decided not to slack off. If Runa hadn't come, we could have been in trouble. It's all thanks to her.
だから気を抜かないで明日からもしっかり掃除すること。処分が正式に決定したらすぐ知らせるからね。
Yes, please. Thank you.
反省文で済みそうだからって安心するのはまだ早いわよ。反省文の出来が悪かったら許さないから。
Yes, I'll do my best. She smiles brightly, then turns toward the silently running Sugiyama and cups her hands in front of her mouth.
走り込み終わり。コートに戻って打ち込み。
ファイトー
Sugiyama stops in place, then starts heading over, breathing heavily.
杉山、部活の時は別人よね。
Yeah, he actually seems normal. Yeah, he really is.
あなたもそんな退屈そうにしてないで。若いんだからもっとがむしゃらにあがきなさい。
I should struggle more? Really? She pounds my back hard. Ow. She flashes an attractive smile at me and then goes back to the court. Sugiyama runs after her. The scene before me shines brightly in the sunset. I guess I'll go tell Hakamata about the punishment as well.
おお、そうかそうか。反省文で済みそうか。
When I tell him about it, Hakamata happily claps his hands together. Hey, is this okay? You're playing right now, aren't you? Hakamata had been in the middle of a match when it came to the shogi club. But he doesn't seem to be paying any heed to his opponent.
心配するな。この程度の相手、居眠りしていても勝てる。
No, I'm not worried about you winning or losing or whatever. I'm saying, isn't it rude to act that way? It is actually, yeah. The girl who was his opponent had been staring intently at the board this whole time.
将棋の世界は実力の世界だ。気力の勝る方が正義なのだよ。
You sure it's fine to be so cocky?
そんなことを気にするやつが強くなれるか？
ごめんなさい、袴田くん。
She sounds so nice too.
ほら見ろ片桐。もう棟梁らしいぞ。
いえ、大手です。
何を勝手なことを。
Even as he makes an unsightly commotion, he's still proudly complaining.
待ったなしです。
Should have been fucking paying attention.
何をこの程度。この自称名人の袴田光国、受け切ってみせるとも。
Meijin is the most prestigious title one can have as a shogi player. Self-proclaimed Meijin. Self-proclaimed, huh? Yeah, exactly. He apparently really was up against it, as Hakamata focused on the match without saying a word for a while. Though, It looks like he's just saving his king every move. Is he gonna be okay? Probably not.
もう一息。よし、神の一手。
Play of the gods. The light returns to Hakamada's eyes. I don't really know what happened, but it seems he was able to escape.
いざ、反撃ののろし。
Smiling as if he were lord of the earth, Hakamada puts the king in check with a pawn.
ごめんなさい袴田くん。
Wait, what?
やっと投了か。まったく、早く諦めればいいもの。
いえ二歩です。
Nifu is an illegal move in shogi, which immediately loses the game for the player.
なに
Fucking idiot. And that was the end of Hakamada's counterattack. How incredibly short-lived. Yeah. To think that the shogi club would have someone who would lose because of a Nifu. Nifu?
工房も石の上から落ちる。
Homer's a climber for you, huh?
シータくん勝敗つきました。
何？袴田が負けたのか？
Because he was too cocky. For some reason, the shogi club members start making a fuss. It seems Hakamada's loss is a big deal. Is it that rare for you to lose?
自称名人だからな。
Ignoring the proud Hakamada, the club members seem to be consulting a notebook.
おお、やっぱり100杯目だ。
Oh shit. After that was exclaimed, all club members aside from Hakamada clamor excitedly. So the self-proclaimed Asians lost that many times, huh?
そんなはずは。
Hakamada flies over and peers at the notebook that holds the club's win-loss records.
いつの間に。
Because you suck.
というか袴田くんは今年に入ってから一勝もしていません。
よーし、袴田100杯達成。
A war cry erupts from the club members. Looks like everyone's pretty excited. Is there something about 100 losses? Is there something special about 100 losses?
将棋部の恒例で100敗したやつには罰ゲームがあるんだよ。
A penalty game?
去年はカラオケでリクエスト通りに歌い続けていました。
Whoa, that's rough.
まさか俺様がそんな屈辱を味わうことになるとは。
Because you're stupid. It's just like you for the last loss to be because of something like a Nifu.
お前に俺の何がわかるか。ああ、そうだ。お前カラオケ好きだったよな。
Hate it. I'm not going to trade places with you.
呪ってやる。一生童貞でいろ。なあ、なんで肉は反則なんだよ。
Why?
観念してくださいね。
The club members gleefully crowd around Hakamada as he stamps his feet in frustration.
本番までにせいぜい練習しておけよな。
よし、その前に今日は袴田100杯記念の宴と行こうぜ。
Everyone begins packing up to go somewhere.
ユーマはどうする？
Hopefully. I'm not a part of the club. I'll pass. What? Well, congratulations on your 100th loss.
うるせえ！さっさと帰れ！
I leave the shogi club while Hakamada yells at me.
袴田くんの100敗を祝して万歳。
うるせえ！黙れ！
I can still hear the noise from the shogi club. Looking out the window, I could still see students running the grounds. Sugiyama's probably still being worked to the bone out on the court. It's kinda nostalgic. Since I'm not in any of the clubs, it's not often that I stay after school this late. Maybe it's because of that. But the lighting and the smell of the air is nostalgic enough to drive me mad. There was a time when I spent time here as well. What? It's too late, isn't it? I wonder why I'm thinking of stuff like this so suddenly. Even though I've gone for so long living like this.
私はバスケやってた時のゆうくんの方が好きだったよ。だってゆうくんあの時すごく頑張ってたもん。
Yukino's words from last night come back to mind, whatever. It's too late. As if to swat Yukino's voice away from me, I begin walking quickly. And then, noticing someone approaching from in front of me, I stop. Oh. It was Makabe-san. Apparently having noticed me as well, she slows her pace slightly. But she quickly averts her gaze and quickens her pace again. I feel a stab of pain in my heart at that response. I want to do an about face and run away, but... You want to do an about face? What is that? That seemed childish, and I stopped myself. Keeping my gaze on the floor, I walk straight forward, making sure not to look at her. She steadily gets closer. My heartbeat quickens. Suddenly, a sweet fragrance tickles my nostrils. Invited by that fragrance, I raise my head. In the next moment, we pass by each other without exchanging a word. The sweet smell fades away behind me. Without thinking, I stop and turn around to chase it. Makabe-san was staring intently ahead at the end of the sunset-soaked hallway. Without turning around, walking away from me. Her receding back becomes smaller and smaller as the worn-out fluorescent hallway lights flicker. It seemed that she would disappear amidst the wavering of the light. My chest aches as if some sharp talons had grasped my heart. I feel like screaming out at her. Why? Instead of that, I'll call out to her receding form. Makabe-san stops walking and slowly turns around. Her expression looks somewhat curious. Well, I had called out to her on the spur of the moment, but I didn't have anything to talk to her about. I can't think of anything to say.
会長
Who is this? And then someone comes running and calls out to Makabe-san. I've seen him before. If I recall, he's a member of the student council.
お前は
Yes. He notices me and doesn't hesitate to glare. There's unconcealed hostility in his gaze. I can tell from that response. He must know that I'm the culprit of the incident. Well, everyone knows, really.
こんな時間にこんなところで何をしている
It's a fucking school. What do you think? Well,
部活動にも委員会にも所属していない生徒は速やかに帰宅したまえ
see, that's where you fucked up. You said should, but not required to go home. He says it in a forceful way, as if he were driving away someone suspicious. Even I can't help but be annoyed,
なんだその目は。
because you're a bitch.
もしやまたどこかに忍び込もうとでもしていたのか？
Nah, not really. Not this time. There's nothing I can say in response to that. The seed of opposition that had sprouted in my heart immediately withers away. Withers.
岸君、そういう言い方は良くないです。
After being rebuked by Makabe-san, the guy named Kishi tightens his lip and doesn't say anything more. That's right, he's the vice president of the student council. If I recall, his name is Seiya Kishi? Whatever. He's a second year, like me.
そういう言い方とは事実を言ったまでですが。
そうですが、彼は処分も受けて反省しているはずです。
掃除なんて小学生でもできますよ。僕だって週に何度かは教室の掃除をしてます。
That's nice to hear, but nobody cares. I'll submit a written letter of apology. I said that in a purposely blunt manner to Kishi.
当然のことを偉そうに言える。その神経がわからんな。
That's not what I'm...
日本語が理解できなかったか？
Understand you're a bitch.
部活動も委員会もやってない。ただ漫然と過ごしているだけの生徒がこんな時間にここで何をしているのかと言ったんだ。
This guy is seriously fucking irritating. I stopped myself from speaking. I think for a second about what I should say. But by the time I realized, my mouth was already open. I actually have something to do here. I end up saying that, getting caught up in the situation.
ほう。なんだ？あるなら言ってみろ。
I don't need to talk to you. Yeah, true. I have business with Makabe-san.
私ですか？
Makabe-san looks confused after suddenly being brought up. I stare directly at her. Makabe-san?
はい。
well...
はい。
It was just something that came to mind. Born from the situation, wanting to look cool, and wanting to get back at Kishi. Those were honest words that came from impure motives. I'd like to join the Cafeteria Improvement Committee.
私はいいと思うな。
Suddenly committing to something like that. Yukino's shot, again, falls a few meters short of the net.
ああ、また外れちゃった。
I'd say it's a bit of an understatement to call it missing.
いいのいいの。チャレンジすることに意味があるんだから。
True?
だから、私はいいと思うよ。
She's talking about me joining the committee. When I told her about it, Yukino was so happy you'd think it was her that had joined. But you know, I don't really know why I said something like that. Right before I said that, I had something to do. I was pressed for something to say. At a time like that, what came to mind was the Cafeteria Improvement Committee. I kinda ended up saying it because of how things unfolded. Is that okay?
いいんじゃない？きっかけなんて何でも。私だってそうだったし。
You too?
それは
What club is she in again? Was joining the library committee something that just happened?
図書委員じゃなくて、成り行きってことでもないんだけど。
I don't understand. I don't really get what you're saying. Yeah.
私のことはいいの。とにかく私は応援するよ。
For some reason, Yukino's pretty enthusiastic about me joining the committee.
会長さんも認めてくれたんでしょ。
Well, yeah. After that, I was brought to the student council room.
学食医の話、本気なんですか？
As she asked me about that, I saw that Makabe-san's eyes no longer had that sad look to them. That fact pushed me forward. Yes, I'm serious. When I say that, she quietly and thoroughly thinks it over.
会長、まさか認めるつもりですか？
You're not gonna shut the fuck up? Kishi interjects, sounding displeased.
学食医は現在機能を停止していて有名無実な状態です。私の任期中になんとか活動を再開させたいと思っていました。
だからといって誰でも構わないというわけではないと思いますが。
彼では何か問題があるでしょうか？
当然です。
Can you please name them?
こいつは会長のスピーチに水を差し始業式をめちゃくちゃにした人間です。
Can you please name something related to the situation?
そんな人間に委員会を任せられるとは思えません。
Fuck you. Kishi stares daggers at me. He had a handsome face, but it ended up coming off a little weird, since he had never smiled. I hate that he doesn't even show a hint of civility. But everything he says is valid, and I have no way of arguing.
そういう言い方は良くないと思います。
Makabe-san chides him, defending me. But still, Kishi didn't change his expression one bit.
星岡学園は生徒の自主性を重んじるのが信条です。生徒会が今のように権限を与えられているのもその信条ゆえです。
だからといって望めば何でも許されるというのは違うのではないでしょうか。
Kishi's counter-arguments are consistently level-headed. Makabe-san nods her head slightly and calmly responds.
もちろんです。自由というのはそれなりの責任が伴うものですから。その責任を全うする覚悟がある人にのみ自由と自主性が与えられているのです。生徒手帳の受け入りですけどね。
そこのテロリストまがいの人間に果たしてその責任を全うする覚悟があるんですかね。
This dude is really fucking pissing me off. Kishi's cold gaze stabs into me. Everything he says is completely true, which irritates me.
確かに岸君の心配もわかります。
After saying that, she turns towards me.
学食向上委員会の現状をお伝えします。現在委員は一人もおらず一から集めなくてはなりません。通常委員会活動に必要な人員は最低6名。
Nobody? This is the breakdown of Makabe-san's explanation. One committee chair, one committee vice chair, 2 treasurers, and 2 secretaries. 6 people total. This is apparently the minimum number of people required to form an official committee.
この人数が揃えられなければ委員会活動は認められません。
So what you're saying is that I have to gather up that minimum number of members? Makabe-san silently nods. So, How long do I have?
新1年生のために部活動と委員会の体験期間が設けられています。その体験期間が終わるのが5月の初めです。
What month are we in again?
ですので、それまでにです。
I understand. By the time I realized I'm nodding, I was nodding my head as if I was confident and had basis for my actions. Even though I don't have any leads,
杉山くんと袴田くんは
they already have clubs though. Those two have clubs, yeah. They may be the way they are, but they're also pretty serious about their clubs. I can't drag them into something irresponsible I've thrown myself into.
そっか。でもゆうくんはいい加減なんかじゃないよ。
He's pretty considerate. Laughing, Yukino shoots the ball again. But again, the ball doesn't even reach the net.
あー、惜しい。
Apparently, that was close for her, and she chases after the ball like a dog. Wouldn't you call it irresponsible? I said something random like that on the spur of the moment.
言い出したのは思いつきだったかもしれないけど、もうやるって決めたんでしょ？
That is very true. Well, yeah.
ゆうくんは決めたことは最後までやる人だもん。
You're someone who does. That's a typo.
私もみんなもそれはよく知ってると思うよ。
Well, thanks. You're overestimating me. In reality, I even quit playing basketball partway through.
そんなことない。
How can you be so confident? I was getting a little annoyed, and I take the ball from Yukino's hands. Why? And I start running toward the net. Before I believed that I could do anything, as long as I never gave up. When I started getting serious about basketball during middle school, I believed that I'll be able to dunk the ball someday. Even though I was short until elementary school. I thought I'd hit my growth spurt, get taller and taller, and eventually I'd be able to reach that rim. But my growth spurt ended in just 1 year. In the end, I wasn't tall enough to be a basketball player. Even now, the net's so far away. Hup. I leap with all my might at the net. But the ball in my right hand hits the rim and goes flying in the complete opposite direction. I land on the ground, pointless. Following the bouncing ball with my eyes, I laugh bitterly. There's no way I could dunk the ball.
ゆうくん。
But it was still fun, and I believed that if I tried hard, I'd be able to get higher. But things happened, and in the end, I gave up. I always leave things unfinished. Just what can someone like me do? Is there anything I can do?
できるよ。
Huh?
頑張ればダンクだってできるよ。
Use your legs. I'm telling you, it's impossible.
そんなことないよ。
I can't do what I can't do. No matter what happens, I can't do it.
私はそうは思わないよ。
Alright then. I guess my better judgment. I raise my voice. How about you, Yukino? Can you dunk the ball? Now you're just being a dick, man. Come on. See? No response. It's impossible.
できるよ。
Ooh. What? Yukino declares it, her eyes shining like stars. And then she picks up the ball from the ground and comes back.
ゆうくん、ちょっとしゃがんで。
Huh? Why?
いいから。
What the heck? There's not much I can do, so I crouch down. Yukino circles behind me.
よいしょっと。
Suddenly, she puts her legs around my head and sits on my shoulders. What? What are you doing?
立って、肩車。
What?
いいから早く。
Hey. Wait, don't put your weight on me. She slowly puts more of her weight on my shoulders. I have to brace myself, or this will end badly. I put my strength into my hips and legs and raise my body.
うわー、高い。
Ooh, that's a nice image. Riding on someone's shoulders isn't exactly something you could do at this age.
そうだよね。10年ぶりくらいかも。
Don't move around too much. I can feel it.
何が当たるの？
Well, your thighs and stuff. Well, yeah.
幼なじみだもん。気にしないよ。
Yukino closes her thighs tightly around me. I could feel her soft skin and warmth. Yukino, you're pretty light.
女の子の体重なんて気にしないの？
Yeah, don't do that. That's a bad idea. No, I have to. Because I'm currently carrying that weight. That is also true.
気にしないでいいから、もっとゴールに寄って。
Don't fall. Huh? Get closer? Oh. And then I realize just what Yukino's trying to do. She's tightly clutching the ball in her hands. You serious?
いいの、お願い。
Just do it, man. Really? Keeping Yukino on my shoulders, I carefully move toward the net.
いけいけ。
Yukino precariously balances herself on my shoulders and she stretches out her hands, holding the ball as far as they'll go.
やったー。
The ball falls from Yukino's hands and directly falls through the net. Yukino bounces up and down on my shoulders. That is a bad idea. There's no way this isn't a rules violation.
そんなの気にしないもん。ね、できたでしょ、ランク。
Yukino's in high spirits, like a little kid. She really seems happy.
チームプレーだよ。
Yukino softly places her hands on my head. She gently strokes my hair. There's nothing I can say in response.
ゆうくんが一人じゃ届かないところだって二人ならちゃんと届いたでしょ。一人じゃできないことも二人ならできるんだよ。だから一緒に始めればきっとなんとかなるよ。
Together with someone, but I'm still the only member of the committee.
私がいるよ。
Is she gonna join?
学食向上委員会のお仕事私にも手伝わせて。
No, but you have the library committee?
図書委員は人数もいっぱいいて交代制だから大丈夫。
She's so nice.
他の委員会や部活と掛け持ちしてる人はいっぱいいるから。だから大丈夫ね。
No, but I'm lost for a response. Is it okay to drag Yukino into something that I'm going to do?
ゆうくんはきっとやり遂げられる。やるって決めた時のゆうくんは絶対にやるんだから。子供の頃からそうだったよ。私覚えてるもん。だから大丈夫だよ。
This is so emotional. Yukino sounds like she's completely sure of herself. Those words had utter faith in me. I exhaled deeply. I felt like there had been a heavy stone lodged in the pit of my stomach, and it had suddenly disappeared. We only have this month left to find members. 20 more days, and about 3 weeks. If we aren't able to find members by then, there won't be any committee to take part in.
絶対できるよ。
I wonder why. When Yukino says that, I really do feel like I can do it. Even though I haven't moved much at all, I felt flushed. I realized that my face, that had been wearing such a stiff expression moments ago, now had a smile floating across it. I guess I'll do that.
やろう。
Alright, let's give it our all. I felt like I couldn't just stand in place anymore. Before I realized, I had started spinning in place with Yukino still on my shoulders. That is a bad idea.
これ楽しい。桜がくるくる回ってて綺麗だよ。
You're having fun until you get dizzy and fall. Yukino had her arms outstretched. She looked happy. Cherry blossom petals rained down on her. The falling flowers, bringing with them sweet fragrance, enveloped us. It's a weird word. As if to share in our joy. As if to tell us, congratulations. We are being blessed by a spring in full bloom. Alright, so basically, there was just a little intro cinematic just now, which is why you guys saw the abrupt cut. But basically, it scared the living shit out of me. It was so fucking loud. God damn it. I'll include the intro cinematic after this so you guys could see it too. But yeah, I'll end the video here. Hope you guys liked this episode. I'll see you in the next.